Howdy, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. This is your Chill with Clayton co-producer Mike Lividini here. Don't worry, I'm not filling in for Clayton. This is just a brief kind of pre-show bumper, just reminding you that next year we will start our Chill with Clayton, our season 2 of Chill with Clayton, with Passion 2026. That's right. Myself and Clayton, as he said last week, we are going to be going to Globe Life Field from January 1st to the 3rd of 2026 for the Passion Conference's annual meeting. Of course, they usually are held in Atlanta, but this time they're in Texas. So we are going to be giving you so much amazing content. There's going to be music. There's going to be a ton of amazing guest speakers. We're going to get to know a lot of people from all 50 states and 74 countries, according to their Instagram, are going to be coming to Passion this coming year. And like I said, we're getting to know a lot of people from all over the place, hear their stories, hear about where they're from, and it's just going to be a great time to connect with people, tell us how we ourselves feel about the experience and how we connect with God. It's going to be a great time. So real quick, and again, I know I'll be quick, I promise. The release schedule for our Passion 2026 content. So the actual time period of the conference, again, the January 1st to the 3rd, we will be releasing one reel a day covering kind of the basic highlights of what Clayton and I did that day. The week after that, we will release 3 vlogs, longer, full-length vlogs, about half an hour or so, for each of the 3 days we were there. So it'll be as follows. Monday, January 5th, will be day 1's vlog. Wednesday, January 7th, will be day 2's vlog. And finally, Friday, January 9th, will be day 3's vlog. It will include some of the real footage, but it will be, of course, cover a lot more. So we can't wait to share this with you. We hope that this will connect you with the Lord in your own way. But yeah, that's all I got to say. And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Welcome back, y'all, to Chill with Clayton. We're so excited to have you all here. And yes, this is a Chill with Clayton Extras Christmas special. Oh, by the way, I wanted to thank Mike also for that awesome, important information. Yeah, that's right, folks. We're going to Passion 2026, and it's going to be a blast. Globe Life Field, January 1st through the 3rd, 2026. The place is now sold out, so it's going to be a blast. Can't wait. And by the way, let us know in the comments if you're coming out there. Let us know. We'd love to see you there. I know I ain't a big celebrity like Bryce Crawford or Forrest Frank or Josiah Queen or something like that, but hey, if you want to say hello, come and say hello. I know I only have like 25 subscribers. Give me a break here. 22. Actually 22. Thank you. But give me a break here, y'all. I'm just trying to enjoy my Passion experience. All right. Enough chitter chatter, Clayton. Let's get into the actual meat and potatoes of this episode. But before we do that, remember, y'all, give our episode a like and a subscribe. We highly appreciate that. Whenever you like and subscribe to our videos, it goes out to more people so they can catch this awesome quality Christmas content, as in this case. We also have our Chill with Clayton Instagram page. We've been giving y'all daily Bible verses, and they've had some cool little Christmas tunes along with it. So it's been a lot of fun doing that as well. We also had the Chill with Clayton Facebook group. Chill with Clayton updates. It is a private group, but if you give me if you ask for an invitation, tell me you're a fan of the show, I'll highly and most definitely let you in. Okay, y'all. Also, we have the Chill with Clayton email, chillwithclayton@gmail.com. Give us any praises or prayer requests on there, as well as to be a part of the show, any questions, any topics, as we roll in to 2026. But now, y'all, let's get into the Chill with Clayton Extra for y'all today. The top 10 Christmas specials rated by the host, yours truly, Clayton Inslee. So, folks, let's get into number 10 of Clayton's top 10 Christmas specials. By the way, these are TV specials. Christmas movies will come out next Saturday. At the time of this recording, this episode will be out at Saturday at 2 p.m. since it's being recorded like right now on this Wednesday, which is the Wednesday before Christmas Eve. But as I was saying, next week after Christmas, next Saturday, we will have the top 10 Christmas movies ready to go for y'all. But let's get into this list. Number 10 is Frosty the Snowman. Now, of course, Frosty the Snowman was made by the Rankin and Bass Corporation, I believe back in the 1960s, if I'm correct. The actual year will be in the title card, so do not worry. But in this fun little Christmas special, we follow these kids who are getting ready for winter break, and there's this magician guy who's named Professor Hinkle, which Hinkle, that is a name, all right? That is a name. But to get to the long story short, his hat ends up turning a snowman into life, which is the name of our title character, Frosty the Snowman, as Frosty is just this regular talking snowman hanging out with the kids and enjoying his life, and then freaking out the adults because as the policeman going like, a snowman come to life? I mean, all the adults are freaking out, but the kids are, they're just naive. They're cool with it. But Frosty's on a journey to get to the North Pole because it's so warm at the town where the kids are at right now. So you follow his escapade up to the North Pole, but then you got Professor Hinkle on their tail trying to catch back his hat because, well, since his hat's magic and he's a very slimy magician, he's going to go like, well, if I get this hat back, I can make millions and millions and all that kind of good stuff. But as you all know, kind of know how the story ends and kind of goes in, but I'll kind of just leave out the spoilers on that. But number 10 is Frosty the Snowman. I still enjoy it to this day, but I will say it's more made for a kid-centric audience, and as an adult now, there's some more kiddie stuff out there, but I still do enjoy watching it every now and then. Number 9 is I Want a Dog for Christmas, Charlie Brown. This follows Linus's little brother, Rerun, as well as Lucy's little brother, both of them, as he keeps asking his mom that he wants this dog for Christmas. He keeps wanting a dog. He just keeps wanting a dog. And he hangs out a lot with Snoopy, and he tries to ask Snoopy, hey, can one of your brothers maybe be one of my dogs? And then he comes in with Spike, his brother, and they just kind of enjoy the fun time. And you kind of wonder, is Rerun ever going to get a dog? We don't know. Number 8 is Kung Fu Panda Holiday, which is a Kung Fu Panda holiday special, as Po has been assigned the task of being the headmaster or the organizer for the big Christmas party at the Jade Palace for all the Kung Fu masters and all the hilarity and hijinks that comes with that. And it's a really good just family tale about remembering your family during the holidays, and you get to see that in Kung Fu Panda Holiday. Love that special. Love to watch it every year. Number 7 is Christmas Who from SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, Christmas Who starts off with SpongeBob talking to Sandy and wondering why there's a fire. And by the way, the fire that SpongeBob is talking about is the Christmas tree. Yeah, oh well. But Sandy ends up kind of telling them about the whole thing about Christmas, and you can kind of connect the dots. Everyone in Bikini Bottom's loving it, well, except for Squidward, because, well, it's Squidward, and Squidward is going to be, well, a grump about it. But it ends up being Squidward that has to, save the day for this, as he has to become Santa Claus and help out Santa with his old gifts, and heck, even Santa appreciated that from him. But Squidward, is still Squidward, but this special is hilarious. It's a great time. I enjoy it. The Christmas song of "It's shaping up to be a wonderful holiday, not your normal average every day." Such a good song. Number 6 is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. This is another Rankin and Bass production, as this follows the story of Santa Claus and his adventure to Slumbertown? Yeah, Slumbertown. There we go. Thank you. Slumbertown. As he tries to give these boys and girls gifts, but the mayor of this town is very against toys after he slipped against one, and you get to hear the story of Santa in just a fun little way, and it's and I'm pretty sure, if I remember, I think Mickey Rooney was actually the voice of Santa Claus. And Fred Astaire was our narrator, if I remember correctly. So, pretty cool. And it's always on ABC, and I always love to enjoy that Christmas special. Number 5 is Prep and Landing, and Prep and Landing, Naughty vs. Nice. This is one of the newer Christmas specials that is on the list. Prep and Landing is about these elves named Lanny and Wayne, who are prep and landing elves who prepare Santa for his arrival, so they can get the presents to the kids and make it smooth and seamless. But they get into a little bit of hijinks and you just get to enjoy the stories of these elves. It's a lot of fun. It's got that classic late 2000s, early 2010s Disney charm that I always loved. And when the special came out in 2009 on ABC, I was glued to the TV and I just absolutely loved it. It's a holiday classic for me to go watch again. Number 4 on our list is Mickey's Christmas Carol. Now, Mickey's Christmas Carol, as you know, a lot of people know about the story of A Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge gets visited by these spirits, and then he gets his life back. But in this instance, you have Ebenezer Scrooge being Scrooge McDuck of the DuckTales franchise. You also have Mickey, who's known as who's going to be Bob Cratchit in this moment. You got Goofy. You got all the different Disney characters playing their roles, and it's just an amazing good time. And I always love to listen to this and watch this special every year. It's just a classic version of the Christmas Carol with Disney characters, and I love it. Number 3 is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the old animated cartoon directed by Chuck Jones in 1966. Of course, you all know the story of the Grinch, but we have the narration from Boris Karloff? I think I said that right. And then Boris Karloff. Yeah, so we got that, and then we also got just some great actors in that. You get to hear Thurl Ravenscroft in his singing voice, doing the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. It's an amazing time, and it's just a holiday classic to just go back. And I know a lot of y'all are fans of the 2000s movie or even the 2018 Illumination pictures, but still, in my humble opinion, I think the 1966 version, it just shows the Grinch the best. And it's a short, good little story to watch on Christmas. It's only about 30 minutes long, and it's a great time to always watch every Christmas season. Number 2, we got a tie between Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and The Star of Christmas from VeggieTales. I'm pretty sure you all know the story of Rudolph, another classic Rankin and Bass special, narrated by Sam the Snowman, a.k.a. Burl Ives. You get to hear about Rudolph's story and just the redemption that he has, and even though he's picked on, but he was still made for a purpose, like we were made for a purpose by God, and that his red nose, even though he thought it was a setback or just a flaw of his thing, they made it look beautiful because he was able to shine his light to help save Christmas and through the snow. And then the Star of Christmas is from VeggieTales. It follows Bob the Tomato and Larry the Cucumber as they are playwrights in, I believe in England, actually. And they're getting this big play set up for the Star of Christmas, which is one of the biggest relics in that land. But at the same time, there's a Christmas pageant go on, and then you got holiday hijinks going all around on that. It's a great Christmas special. Highly recommend y'all to listen to it. Now we look at our honorable mentions of my favorite Christmas specials. We got the VeggieTales Christmas specials, which include The Toy That Saved Christmas, Mary, Larry, and the True Light of Christmas. You also have St. Nicholas, A Story of Cheerful Giving, and you also have The Little Drummer Boy, which just are more classic VeggieTales versions of some just great Christmas stories, and it's just in some enjoyable times. I do believe, though, my favorite still is The Star of Christmas, but I'll give all the props on all the different VeggieTales Christmas specials. Heck, even Cy Robertson was the narrator in Mary, Larry, and the True Light of Christmas. Never Never would have expected that, but there you go. Shout out to Uncle Si right there. Next up, we got Phineas and Ferb Christmas Vacation. Classic from Phineas and Ferb as, they're getting ready to save Christmas, but they end up on the naughty list. And it's like, oh my gosh, like what's going on here? And it's just an amazing little just Christmas special and just got that classic Phineas and Ferb charm. Next up is Shrek the Halls. Now, Shrek the Halls, we have Shrek trying to get ready for his first ever Christmas, but Donkey and crew keep intervening, and holiday hijinks ensues in that one as well. Same thing with Christmas from The Amazing World of Gumball after Santa got ran over by the Watersons, which, by the way, what a storyline there of itself. And at the moment, the Watersons think that he's not Santa, but in the story you will find out, and it's a good one to always watch as well. We also got Arthur's Perfect Christmas, which actually I watched in a video one time, and actually Arthur's dad actually mentioned about the birth of Jesus, which that's kind of neat, actually. Shout out to Arthur there. Shout out to Arthur. And then there are also many other Christmas specials that I'm pretty sure y'all will put down in the comments below, and I'd love to hear them and see what your favorite Christmas special is of all time. But it's now time to reveal my favorite Christmas special of all time. And number one on my Christmas list, and it's the special y'all haven't heard of in this list, but you knew it was going to be in the list, is A Charlie Brown Christmas. As a fan of the Peanuts gang, this was one of the first ever Christmas specials I ever watched, maybe besides Pooh Bear, but that's about it. But in this Christmas special, and I'm going to kind of give you all a quick summary of it, Charlie Brown is down in the dumps because he just doesn't feel happy this Christmas. Something just seems off with it this year. And the fun of the over-commercialization, his sister Sally wanting 10s and 20s from Santa Claus, which, hey, Santa, if you could get me 10s and 20s, I'll take that as well. I mean, I'm not just saying. Then you got Snoopy going up for a Christmas lighting for his doghouse to win a contest. And then you also have just classic fun moments like Linus getting his blanket and throwing the snowball, knocking the can right off, like when everybody's like, oh, he can't do with that. And quote Lucy, I mean, what is he going to do with that stupid blanket? And then he goes, and then Linus just does that and goes, hey, maybe I'll make it into a sport coat. Attaboy, Linus, attaboy. But the real awesomeness of this Christmas special, though, is after Charlie Brown's trying to direct the play, and you get those awesome dance scenes, which, by the way, I'm going to give you my own little dance right here. Kind of just join the Peanuts gang with it as well. But the most impactful line of that special was when Charlie Brown goes, can someone tell me what Christmas is all about? Linus then tells the Christmas story. And as a young Christian at the time, who was still kind of struggling with God at the time, when you hear a cartoon talking about the birth of Jesus in clear detail for people. And remember, folks, this used to be broadcasted on ABC, and now it's still being broadcasted and on streaming on Apple TV Plus. So many people could still watch this special, and many non-Christians still love this special just because of the charm of it and just how they portray the just wonderful season of Christmas. And man, Charles Schultz, you hit it out of the park with this one, my friend. And that is why Charlie Brown Christmas is number one, because of the spiritual meaning that is also hidden within this show and that has been clearly talked about this holiday season. Well, folks, that is going to wrap up today's episode. Remember, Christmas movies are on the way next Saturday, so don't fret. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to reveal my top 10 Christmas movies to y'all on that. But as I always say, y'all, don't mess with Texas.
Go ahead and plug the Christmas episode. It's coming out this week, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and before I forget, also, the Christmas special will be out this Friday on YouTube, or yesterday as of the episode release. And you can check that out, the Christmas special. It's a lot of fun. Go check it out. And as I always say, folks, don't mess with Texas. Keep Jesus first. God bless y'all. Hey, it's been an amazing Christmas season. If you're watching this on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas. Also have a Happy New Year, even though there will be a New Year's episode as well. But y'all, I will see y'all later. Peace out, y'all. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.